I've spent my entire career working with people who don't fit the system, the ones who've been everywhere, the ones who've tried everything, the ones who are told there's nothing wrong with you while they're living in pain every single day. In the medical world, we call them rare. There's a symbol for rare disease, the zebra. Because when you hear hoofbeats, you're taught to look for horses, not zebras. But I've built my life around the zebra. I've worked with people who are misdiagnosed, dismissed, or written off because their pain didn't show up neatly on a scan. People who were told their pain was in their head. People who stopped feeling heard long before they stopped hurting. And the truth is, I understand them. Not because I carry a diagnosis, but because I learned early what it feels like to live in a body that doesn't move the way everyone expects it to. I wore a brace on my left leg as a small child at night, and I can remember my mom stretching my leg and it hurt. I overcame that issue. What was hard was being made fun of as a child. I looked different than the people around me because I'm Asian. This went on for years. It was actually a part of my life. I didn't stop. I didn't retreat. I simply adapted and kept moving forward. The negative experiences in my life didn't slow me down, it sharpened me. It made me deeply aware of people who are hurting physically, emotionally, spiritually. In my 40s, I was hired by Neuro Resource Group, a company that had acquired neurostimulation technology originally developed through research connected to the Russian space program. They called it InterX. My role as an occupational therapist was to help create clinical protocols, how to use the device safely, ethically, and effectively. That work became the groundwork for what we know as InterX Therapy. And what I saw over and over again was that when the nervous system was finally addressed, patients across acute, chronic, and complex conditions often responded in ways they had never responded before. For a while, the company was thriving. Then momentum faded. Leadership changed. The company was going to close its doors. They're going to go bankrupt. So they're going to file bankruptcy. And I was like, are you crazy? Like, do you even know what you have in your hands? Like, I just remember Annette and I, the other therapists, we just were like, we can't let this die. What is wrong with you people? So we did. We dropped to our knees. We began to pray fiercely, talked to everyone under the sun. We were talking, you wouldn't believe the meetings we had. And at the time, like just meeting with business people all over Dallas, wanting to talk to us, thought they were going to help us. And like, this is not possible. This is not possible. You don't have a good business plan. We didn't know how to write one either. But we met someone who said, I don't need a business plan. He goes, I believe you. And that was the Lord. Totally opened the door. And literally, with a handful of months, with partners who believed as deeply as we did something that scared us. We took a huge leap of faith and we bought the company. We bought the patents, we took on the technology. Not because it was easy, but because it mattered, and it mattered to a whole lot of people. And with a beautiful and resilient army of people who God told me He was going to give me, we rebuilt it into what is now InterX. InterX exists for the people who've been told, we don't know what to do with you. For chronic pain patients, for the rare disease community, for the ones who just want a chance. Not a promise, not a miracle, just a chance for their bodies to heal. I've seen what happens when inflammation quiets, when the nervous system finally downshifts, and when someone feels heard for the first time in years. That moment, when a patient realizes their body isn't broken, that's why I do this. I don't claim to have all the answers, but I do refuse to stop asking better questions. I'm always asking, what else hurts? How are you sleeping? What has your body been carrying for years? This work is about listening, not just symptoms, but to the person. It's about every person who's ever been told they don't fit the norms. I see you. I've always seen you. My team and I built InterX just for you.